Good morning, everybody. Coach Scott here from Rocksteady Boxing Apex PT. Monday knockout, November the 8th, 2021, as we continue our month of Movember. So lots of movement. Excited for classes this week. It's going to be fun. We're going to mix in some of the newer style classes along with some of the older style classes where we do the gloves on and then gloves off exercises for class. So that'll be good. Mixing that up a little bit. And then next week, playing some volleyball. Super excited about that as well. Going to bring the volleyball net back out here, get a little competitive matches going, have some fun with that coming up next week. One thing I want to talk about is the APDA. I just wanted to remind everybody, I've kind of mentioned this and gone over this a little bit in class, but I want everybody to join up on the APDA newsletter. So you could do that. There's a new website you can go to and just put in your information, click join, and you'll just be right on that newsletter list, and you'll get that every week. That newsletter has really good information on different speakers, research, medication trials, support groups, just community happenings, nationwide happenings, just a lot of good information on there. You're going to get a weekly email. It's not going to spam you. And it's a good way to stay up to date with the events and then kind of back up and remind you of some of the things I'm talking about, like the new Care Partner group that we just launched last week, which will start every month. But go ahead and join that. I will send out a separate email to the group later today that has the link. You can just click the link and then just put in information and you'll be on there and get those newsletters, okay? So that's pretty much it for today. Pretty short video. Nothing too crazy going on in the gym. Pretty low-key right now as we gear up towards the holidays. But this week, normal schedule. Looking forward to it. Gloves on and gloves off work. I'm mixing in with some new exercises. And then one thing that we're going to do more and more of is some focus mitt work. Focus mitts is something that I want to introduce more and more into class, and then we're really going to hit it hard, no pun intended, in 2022. So focus mitts, focus mitts, focus mitts. Focus mitts is one of the exercises that at home you can practice, all right, simply without equipment. So you can put your gloves on, you can say combinations in your head or out loud by using those numbers and then punch them, or you can take your gloves off, you can run in place and call numbers and then hold your hand up like you're calling mitts for somebody else. Both of those are fun to practice and good to practice because you want to learn both sides of the skill. So put your gloves on, get your stance, call out some numbers, and then punch them. So punch those numbers, and then take your gloves off, run in place so you're getting that cardio aspect, call numbers, and practice putting the correct hand out so you can start working on helping your partners in class with those drills. If you need some help on those, you need some pointers, you need the sheets, the pieces of paper that have the review of the numbers, let us know. We'll get you copies of those because I do want us to fine tune up those focus mitts a little bit. Okay, so that's it. Get on the APDA newsletter. Last thing for the week, just as we continue to introduce or talk about pieces of equipment, this here is Rocky. Everybody knows Rocky from the gym. Pretty famous name, Rocky. I wonder where we got that from. But Rocky has a cool story because Rocky was the first bag that we got for the gym. So Rocky was the first bag we got for the gym when we decided to start our own gym, and it just kind of happened. It was there was a time where we were trying to figure out if we should do this or not, and what we were doing. This guy kind of just found me. I stumbled upon him just randomly in public one day, had to get him, and he kind of triggered this process and this building this gym. So pretty cool. Always good to have Rocky here. No matter how many pieces of equipment come and go in the gym, Rocky will always be here, just given his history. He's done a lot for us. So that's Rocky. Cool little story about backstory. You can backhand Rocky if you want, but backstory on Rocky here, which of course is one of our body opponent bags from Century Martial Arts. So Rocky, little meaningful piece of equipment to us here at the Apex, but he's a great bag too. So he'll see you in class this week. If you need anything, let me know. See you soon. Fight back. Reach your apex.